Once you truly understand your capability and your power, I feel like it's easier to have discipline, be consistent, because you know you can get there and you see it. If you can see it, then it can be so. You just have to do the execution process and the planning process and sticking to that. And that's what we're going to get into in this video. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get into the video. So today I just wanted to provide you with some encouragement, not only that, but give you some tips and pointers on how we are going to start 2026. If you have goals, if you really truly want to do better than you did in 2025, if you know what you are capable of, but don't necessarily know how to guide yourself to get to the point where you have incredible consistency and discipline within yourself to accomplish the goals that you have for yourself, stay tuned and watch this video. I'm going to give you some tips and pointers on how to stay consistent, how to continue to be motivated, how to really develop the discipline and just believe in yourself, how to constantly have that great mindset that you need to truly succeed this year. I am on a journey right now of, self-improvement, seeking softness, all of that. I really genuinely want to become an amazing top-tier version of myself, and I know I am capable of doing that. I am really just going to be documenting my thought process, my ideas, things of that nature, to really show you guys it is possible. Not only that, but how I got to a point to make it possible. I really want to document that whole journey and take you guys with me. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. So you can also follow me on my journey and get some more tips and pointers for your journey as well. So first, I just wanted to provide you with motivation. You are capable. You have to understand that. You have to really know your power and your capability in this lifetime. Once you truly understand your capability and your power, I feel like it's easier to have discipline, be consistent, because you know you can get there and you see it. If you can see it, then it can be so. You just have to do the execution process and the planning process and sticking to that. And that's what we're going to get into in this video is different ways where you can stay motivated, stay disciplined, and stay consistent on this journey of truly becoming the best version of yourself in 2026. So the first thing I recommend doing is reflect. Going into reflection not only heightens your self-awareness, but it also makes you aware of different things and decisions that you've made in your life that you want to alter, or different behavior patterns that you notice within yourself that you want to alter in this new year. Going into self-reflection can look like just simply looking at the results of your decisions from last year. What did you learn? Like, what lessons did you have to go through because you just simply wouldn't understand certain things that God was trying to tell you? It's really important that you become more attentive in your life and throughout your daily experience, because when you do that, you are more prone to learning lessons quicker and understanding what is being told to you through your life lessons. So definitely self-reflection is the absolute first step when trying to see how you can do better than you did last year. Once you thoroughly go through the process of seeing what mistakes you've made, how you can improve, it's time to set a plan in place for 2026 and stick to the plan. That is the main part of the whole thing. So it's reflection, do a readjustment for this year, 2026, and then following that readjustment that you gave yourself. The hardest part of all of this actually is sticking to the adjustments that you made for this year and following through. A lot of the percent of the time by February, a lot of people already give up on themselves and the goals that they have set. I did write a few notes to just really help you guys understand where I'm coming from as far as the reflection aspect in trying to do better this year. So I said, reflect on what has happened and what distracted you and what caused you to be inconsistent and lack discipline. See what is needed from you this year and develop a schedule and a business plan. Hold yourself accountable and stick to that schedule and that plan that you provided for yourself. If you need more clarity, we have all the resources that we need. ChatGPT, freaking, the internet, Google. There are so many resources that you can use to really help yourself if you need guidance on that aspect. If you don't even know how to go through the proper self-reflection that you need to, or even don't know what are the right questions to ask yourself, I created a self-reflection journal that you can purchase on my Etsy shop. It really just gives you guided prompts on how to self-reflect, what questions you might want to ask yourself. I'll put the description in the link below. I'll put the link I'll put the link in the description below, you know, just to help you guys with that guidance. Like, I want to do better. I want to start journaling. I want to get into self-care. I want to help myself. You know, I want to guide myself to a softer, more enlightened and aligned version of myself. If you want that, I definitely recommend just, you know, taking the necessary steps to do that. And one of the first parts is heightening your self-awareness. How do you do that? Through self-reflection. As far as sticking to the plan and staying motivated, staying disciplined, the way you do that is be aware of your surroundings and your environment. Have you created an environment for yourself where you can succeed in that area? If you have people in your life that are distractions, remove those distractions. If they're not encouraging you and adding to your mental well-being and your success in any way, they should not be around. If they're deterring that, they should not be around. You're indulging in things that you shouldn't be indulging in, and you should be spending your time doing other things. Make those adjustments this year and do better. You have to be very aware of your behavioral patterns and how you have been conducting yourself last year, and what faulted you last year, what decisions you made last year that you're not going to make this year. Adjust your daily routine and your schedule. Adjusting your daily routine and your schedule is so important too, because once you are locked in and once you are completely in your daily routine, you go to work, go to the gym, make your meal prep, do what you got to do. Sit down for at least 2 hours or 1 hour and work on that business every day. You know, once you really have your schedule set in stone, when God is trying to tell you something, or when there is something that needs to be brought to your attention, it's going to be easier for you to notice, because you're so embedded in your schedule that when there's a change, you'll be able to notice that change and make adjustments moving forward, and see if that change is a lesson, is an opportunity. It's some information that you need to know that can help you in your business. You just don't know. So it's always good to be very aware and develop a schedule. Now, I have a routine guide on my Etsy shop where it helps you create a morning and night routine and tells you the importance of having them. So definitely go check that out if you don't have a morning routine, or you don't necessarily know how to develop one or get started. I have a guide and a routine checklist on how you can do that. I will have the link in the description below, along with the self-reflection guide as well. So definitely I recommend using my self-reflection guide to help you just get to know yourself, see what things you would like to improve and what adjustments you need to make for this new year, because we are going to accomplish everything we said we are going to. We are going to hold ourselves accountable. We are going to make sure we are disciplined in doing what we have to do to have a better year. We're not going to remain stagnant. We're not going to fall into the distractions and allow other things to keep us outside of what we are called here to do. You have a divine calling, you have a divine purpose, and you can achieve that. You have to seek the clarity and you know, sometimes isolate yourself so that you can get to the point, receive the answers that you need to receive to begin your journey of self-improvement, whatever that looks like for you. If you have really decided that you're ready to take the necessary steps for your betterment. You know, I've been doing the research. I've been really going within. I've been really trying to elevate myself. And when I'm getting these answers and receiving these answers, I'm like, I bet I'm not the only woman that knows what she's capable of, but just wants the correct answers and wants to know how to get there, doesn't really know what steps to take or how to just simply go deeper within myself and really try to understand who I am and how I can use what I love and my divine calling to elevate myself. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe and turn your post notifications on if you haven't already. Don't forget, you can go to my Etsy shop and get my planners, guides, and journals if you want to start journaling and just want more guided prompts to help you journal, things of that nature. I have that. Don't forget, you are capable, you are able, and you can and you will succeed. Just stay on this journey with me. Allow me to continue to encourage you and provide you with the motivation that you need. I want to be a testimony for you to show you that it is possible to elevate yourself. It is possible to grow. It is possible to use your divine calling and have nothing but good come out of it, because you are putting good into yourself. This is the main takeaway. I want you to choose you. Choose yourself this year. Don't be overly considerate of other people, and you're not even using that much consideration for your own self. We are going to say no and not feel bad to say no. You're not going to feel bad for saying no. I did good last year with saying no, but this year I'm going to say no and not feel bad for it. We are turning a new leaf, and we are becoming her. We are seeking softness. We are elevating ourselves. We are doing self-care, and we're being intentional with it. So yeah, please follow me on this journey as I document it, and I hope to continue to give you guys encouragement. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn your post notifications on, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.